Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for Wednesday, November 19, 2025. And in the news this afternoon, police cracking down on persons pretending to be JPS employees. The St. Andrew North Police are urging the public to be on high alert following the arrest of a man accused of posing as a Jamaica Public Service Company worker to defraud unsuspecting residents. The accused, Sheldon Williams, an electrician of a Kingston 8 address, was taken into custody last week and charged with 8 counts of fraud for allegedly trespassing on the works of the JPS and presenting himself as an employee or contractor. According to detectives at the Concern Spring Criminal Investigation Branch, Williams visited a Barbican address in Kingston 8 on October 15, where he met with a complainant. He reportedly identified himself as Dwayne Williams, an employee of JPS. However, he refused to show the complainant his identification. The accused then demanded a sum of cash not to prosecute the complainant for an irregularity he identified. His demand was not met, so he removed the JPS meter from the premises and left in a white Toyota Probox motor car. The complainant made a report to the police on November 13 and an investigation was launched. The accused was held on November 15 during a planned operation. The news was told that a white Toyota Probox vehicle was searched and an altered JPS ID was found along with a tablet and the meters belonging to the JPS. The police say the arrest comes amid a worrying rise in reports of individuals impersonating utility workers to target vulnerable customers. JPS earlier this month also issued an advisory warning the public to be vigilant and outlining key steps to verify legitimate workers. The company reminded customers that all official JPS employees and contractors must carry photo identification, wear branded safety gear, and should never collect cash for services at a customer's premises. Any payments, the company said, must be done through official channels. The utility provider further urged the customers to immediately report any suspicious individuals claiming to represent a JPS, stressing that impersonation schemes not only defraud customers but also pose a serious safety risk. The St. Andrew North Police say the arrest is expected to form part of a broader crackdown on scammers who exploit the trust associated with uniformed service providers. They are encouraging anyone who may have been approached by the suspect or others pretending to be JPS workers to contact the nearest police station. Rodents and the disease concerns grow amid a garbage backlog in Hanover. With the parish of Hanover listed in the Ministry of Health and Wellness report confirming 11 cases of leptospirosis in western Jamaica since the passage of Hurricane Melissa, concerns are mounting about the large amounts of uncollected garbage scattered across the parish, both in designated disposal areas and in places not meant for dumping. Deputy Mayor of Lucy and the Council for the Sandy Bay Division in the Hanover Municipal Corporation, Andrea Dehani Grant, was sharply critical of the National Solid Waste Management Authority, Western Parks and Markets, and their handling of garbage collection in the parish. I think that at this point, the NSWMA WPM needs to do something immediately in terms of garbage collection. I have been driving around and the persons have been calling and complaining, especially since the passing of the hurricane, about there not being any regular collection of garbage, which I know would have been difficult with the amount of garbage that have been compiled since the hurricane. I believe at this time they need to get a lot of private contractors involved in the cleaning up process, she told the news. She added that the increase in garbage naturally leads to an increase in rodents, noting that Hanover is among those reporting cases of leptospirosis since the passing of Hurricane Melissa. It is only natural that with the increase in garbage, we will see rodents in abundance taking over the space, and the persons have been complaining about that, and so something needs to be done immediately, Dehani Grant stated. We are already suffering from other aspects of the aftermath of the hurricane. so we cannot take on another problem with respect to people's health. Hanover Eastern Member of Parliament Andrea Perkis echoed the concerns, noting that both she and many residents were alarmed by the widespread garbage pileup and its potential health implications. She lamented that even before the hurricane, there was already a significant backlog of uncollected waste, and the storm only made matters worse. Now, after the hurricane, we are not seeing any garbage being collected. There is a mountain at my personal gate right now, she said. Michael Cummins, a public passenger vehicle operator in the tourism sector, expressed the frustration with the garbage situation when the news spoke with him in Orange Bay, Hanover Western. He claimed that in the lot area where he lives, there had been no garbage collection even before the hurricane. There are 2 garbage dumpsters in that area, and both are filled and running over, and all receptacles at the gates of the residents are full. Some persons have turned to burning their garbage, he stated. A week ago, NSWMA Executive Director Audley Gordon noted that before the hurricane, the WPM had relocated its fleet to areas considered safe, including at the Montego Bay Sports Complex in Catherine Hall, but despite the precaution, some of the vehicles suffered significant damage, with 6 trucks out of service. He noted the backlog in communities and called on private contractors with tipper and compactor trucks to assist with the removal of bulky waste and garbage buildup across western Jamaica. On Monday, Barbados Prime Minister Mia Mottley said the CARICOM country was donating 4 garbage trucks to Jamaica. They were set to arrive on Tuesday. With communication still spotty in the parish, the news was unable to reach Hanover Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Kasal Singh, for comment. Judge orders welfare check on 17-year-old boy in ganja case. Parish Court Judge Paula Blake Powell refused to allow a ganja case against a minor on Tuesday to advance following concerns about the teen's welfare. The teenager arrived at the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court unaccompanied by any family members, but alongside an adult co-accused. Both were charged with ganja offenses. A diligent police officer, upon realizing the child was underage and unaccompanied, alerted the judge. Upon queries, it was revealed that the teenager's guardians reside in another city a significant distance away, and the teen had been visiting an adult sibling. That sibling, who was not present, was subsequently called to court to represent the teen. However, upon arrival to the courtroom, the adult sibling could neither recite the teen's date of birth nor their mother's full name. The situation concerned the judge enough that she ordered the investigating officer to file a care and protection application in the family court. The court wants proof that the issue of the child's welfare is being attended to, Blake Powell said. The criminal ganja charges are on hold until the matter is looked into by the family court. The adult co-accused in the matter pleaded guilty to charges of possession and dealing in ganja and was handed fines of $1,300 and $2,600 for the respective charges. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.